Welcome again. In previous tutorial, we have created a folder if does not exist in CakePHP, and in this tutorial, we will delete multiple data in CakePHP. So let's see. So this is the output. So first, the plan is we will create the checkbox in here, and I also create a delete button in here. So after select the checkbox, when we will click on delete all button, then the uh, selected data will be deleted. This is the plan. So let's create the checkbox first in here. So I'm going in template. This is the admin prefix folder, and here the index.php. And I'm going to create a th in here and giving a hash sign. And here I'm giving a td, and in this td I'm giving a checkbox. So giving the these, and then this from and checkbox, and giving the name of my checkbox, and that will be the IDs and the arrows array, because I will send multiple IDs in here. So for that reason I have given the name IDs and the array sign in here, and giving here the value, and the value will be mentioning the value, and value will be the user ID. Copy and paste in here like that. So if you go and reload our page, we should see the checkbox in here. So next thing, we have to create a button. You also can create a select box. I'm just creating a button in here. And we also have to create the form because we have to submit this data or IDs in our controller action. So for that, we have to create a form in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm creating a form in here. Make it a from this from, and CakePHP has a method called create, and I'm finishing the from in here. And there's the end method for finishing the from. And if you give this create method, if you use this create method, and if you don't give any parameter in here, then the request will be go in the same controller in same action. That means in users controller in index action. So if you go and reload here, there's no any button. We have to create the button in here. I'm just giving here the simple button that will delete all. Now save and see again. So when you click, it will be go in index. So that's why we are seeing this array. That means notice in our index page. So we have to send it in difference. That means method uh, in our controller. So let's create the method first. I'm going in source, and there is the admin prefix in controller, and there is the users controller. So I'm going to create a method here called public function and the delete all method. And I'm giving the exit hello in here. So if you want to send this request in delete all method, then we have to just give here a null, and we have to give here a array, and we have to give here the URL, and then we have to give a array again, and here we have to mention the action. So I'm giving the action called delete all. So this is the delete all method. So this is the very important part. So how to send the request in difference method in CakePHP. So this is the way. So after save, if you go and reload your page and just delete here, you can see the hello. That means we are able to send a request in delete method in users controller. So now everything is easy. We already created the checkbox. If you check this using inspector element, oh shit. in inspector element, you can see the value is 1. When you will go in here, you will see the value is 3, like that. So we have to send this selected value. So I'm going here in my users controller. I have to grab the IDs first. So I've given here a IDs variable, and here writing this request. And CakePHP has a method called getParam to grab the post request. So I'm using the get data in here and giving the name of my field, that will be IDs. And then if I want to delete the IDs, so I have to just use a method called delete all in CakePHP. So how can we use this? We have to just write these users, and the method name is delete all. And here in this delete all, we have to give a array, and we have to give the like users dot id that we want to delete, and we have to give the SQL e, and that will be in, and these IDs, all the IDs in this user ID, that will be delete. So that it's enough actually for delete your multiple data. We want to just give here some more formalities. I want to use here uh, this allow method. I will accept here only post and delete method in here. And second thing that we want to go, then going to give a simple if condition in here. I'm giving here if condition, if this delete, then we will submit it. Then we have to give a flash message in here. So I'm just giving here if this user delete all these IDs, then we will send a this flash success message that the entity has deleted. So like that. And that's the final thing that we have to do. We have to just giving here redirect. That means when we delete a data, that will be redirected in index page. So let's see. Now after save, if you go in our page, I'm just reloading the page, and I want to delete the 2 and 3. These two data I'm just submitting in here after click. You can see that cannot convert value to type string to integer. Let's see what's happened. So uh, oh, I just missed this dollar sign in here. So after save, if you go again and then reload our page again. So let's select these 2 and 3, then delete all. So you can see the users has been deleted, and you can see that has vanished from here. So this is the simple tutorial that for delete multiple data in CakePHP. Thank you for watching. Welcome for the next tutorial.